Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Divine Central. I am here with another good question. This week is for tarot readers. The question is, what does it mean when we're told to check our ego at the door? Now, I was going to name this video Ego Schmigo if that gives you any indication of the direction I'm going to take with this video, so stick around and see. But I wanted to give it a fair shot, so I went in search of the clinical definition of ego. And what I found in its simplest form was this, and I'm going to read it because it's just a small blurb because I don't want to mess it up. The ego is the psychological notion that refers to the part of the human mind that's responsible for our personal identity, like our self-esteem and self-worth. It stores our past experiences and uses them as a reality check, mediating between our conscious and subconscious mind. It's the part of our psyche that's responsible for managing the decisions we make, the goals we set, and the rest of our psyche functions. And in Freudian speak, the ego is seen as a mediator between the instinctual part of our personality and how we process and interpret the demands of the external world. There you have it. That's the clinical definition. So I've heard other readers describe it as how we interject our needs, our desires, our wants, and even judgment into somebody else's reading. They believe that if you are applying logic or any of your own experiences to the situation, you're not tapping into divine knowledge, like you have to have one or the other, right? Well, I don't happen to agree. When I hear ego as it relates to tarot, I see the possibility of my own experiences shaping that message. And I don't see anything wrong with that. It's not possible to even understand messages, let alone convey them, without some type of experience to help you bring that message to light. So as an example, let's take a 3-card reading. Let's do something simple like the Page of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Okay? So here we have a young person with an open heart. Ooh, they have sadness. And then we have them walking away. Okay, so how does that relate? I mean, how can you gain traction with that in a reading? How can you color it with your experiences to make it come to life? Okay, I would think that the focal point would not be on the young person in this reading, but more so on the 5 of Cups because the feelings in the 5 of Cups really is the influence over the other 2 cards. So is it possible that our lack of emotional skills left us unable to deal with the sadness, and without any other way of seeing our way out, we simply turned and walked away? See, people can relate to that, and we have to make these readings relatable. So whether you're reading for yourself or others, tarot is always going to be telling a story that conveys the messages. And if you trust your spirit guides or the divine guidance or whatever it is that you use to put that storyline squarely into your third eye, then that is the experience that you're supposed to share. So when I look at the 5 of Swords, I immediately think of winning the battle but losing the war. But how I convey that will change depending on the context. So it's our experience that helps convey the meaning, or actually, even more importantly, the energy of that card. I give an example for the Death card as your best friend in the whole world just got the dream job of a lifetime. Yay! But she's moving 4 states away. And the relationship that you have as you know it is going to end, and it will never be the same. Now, does that sound egotistical to you? I think not. I define the 8 of Cups as a conscious decision. Remember, all the cups are stacked. A conscious decision to walk away from someone or something that's no longer working for you. So that could be a long-term relationship in a love reading. Or in a health reading, it could mean giving up some of those nighttime TV shows that just aren't satisfying to you anymore and replacing with something more healthy like taking an evening walk. So you have to give it to them on some level that they can comprehend, some level that they can actually put into practice or see themselves doing. I liken the energy of the 6 of Swords as the apprehension a mother feels when she sees her kid leaving for college for the first time. She knows it's for the best, but her head is filled with all the things that can go wrong. So picture the Rider-Waite-Smith Six of Swords card. Okay. I'm thinking of the boat, and here's this mother, kind of hovered around a small child. So this mother who's seeing her kid go off to college, right? She knows he's an 18-year-old kid, but she sees him as the 8-year-old and the 6-year-old that she always, huddled around and protected, right? And all the swords that are stuck in the boat, yeah, that's all of that stinking thinking, or all of the negative thoughts, or all the worries and the concerns she takes, even though she can see and feel that they're heading from rough waters into calmer waters, knowing that the path ahead is going to be better than where she is right now. So if you can convey the energy of that card properly, the querent will be able to figure out the message or how it applies to their own situation. So you can see it in their eyes, right? You can see them widen when they get it, when they understand, when they can apply it. So the bottom line to me is, a tarot reading is using the cards to weave a story for the benefit of the querent, and the best readers out there will ensure that they walk away with something that's not confusing, something that's not some cryptic spiritual message that they don't know how to apply to their life. They think that they come for guidance to us, but really they come for clarity. Most of the querents, well, they already know the answers to the questions that they come to us with. They just haven't figured out how to see it yet, or how to unblock the message, right? So by showing them a different way of looking at it, we can help them get rid of those blocks, or help them see the path that they need to take on their own. And for me, how I flavor that message is heavily influenced by spirit. So to me, ego and divine knowledge, they work hand in hand. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up so other people can find it, and stop back anytime. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.